If you own the Exodus gun or are thinking about getting it, I suggest you watch this video. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a video on the Exodus gun for clear coat. Well, I've had this for a little while and I'm really loving this gun. And I have two settings for it for clear coat. One's more advanced and one's for more of a beginner. Today I'm going to do the beginner one, but I will give you the settings for the more advanced also. So let's get started. Just like any gun, we're going to start out wide open fluid, wide open fan, and always our air on the bottom, that stays wide open. Now Exodus, they say 29 PSI, and that's high for me. I'm sure that's their max PSI. But we're going to show you what it is on here with 29 PSI and wide open. Now look at that pattern. That's wide open. Way too much on top, way too much on the bottom. It looks like an 8. So we need to dial that down with the fluid or with the fan. We need to get that dialed in, and then we'll get our fluid set up too. But this fan is very finicky. It's not like a regular gun like the SADAs or anything else. You move this a little bit and it adjusts that fan. So what I found out, it's about 1.6 turns. So you're gonna have to get it close and then dial it in yourself because it's such a fine line there. What I did, what you probably can't see, is I put a little mark with a screwdriver in there where this little circle or this line is gonna line up. You can do that yourself or find out any other way you want to do it, but that was the easiest way for me to get it right on. So it's about 1.6 turns. This is 1 turn. It's still way too heavy on top and bottom. Now we're going to set it to my setting. Check our air pressure. All right, this is about 1.6. Much better, much better. That's a really good setting right there. It's about 1.6. If you can see on there, it's about in the 10 o'clock position on this gun where my setting is good. But what I like to do also is from wide open on this fluid, I like to turn it in 2 turns from wide open. So we'll find wide open. Wide open is when we get a little bit of tension on the trigger. And then we'll turn it in 2 turns from there. 1, 2. And my pressure, my preferred pressure, this can be for beginner or advanced. This lays out the clear really well. But there's another setting where you can lay it out like glass, which I'll show you at the end. 27 PSI, about 1.6 turns in. There we go. About 1.6 turns in, 2 turns in on the fluid, and we'll see what this looks like sideways here. You want a nice, even fan. A little farther away. I'm spraying, when I spray this, I'm gonna be about 6 inches away. 6 inches away is my, where I feel like it really lays it out nice. So this is just a quick video. These are my settings. I'm going to show you on this dry erase board both sets of settings. Now I only did this with the 1.3 tip, the OP cap, which is optimized pressure, and then the fluid is 1.6. Excuse me, the fan is 1.6 turns in, very finicky, so you got to really pay attention to that. The fluid is 2 turns in, and I do these about a 70% overlap. This is more forgiving than the next setup I'm going to give you on the dry erase board. But if you want it to lay out like glass, and you have your technique down and like to move fast, then these other settings will really work out good for you. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks again for tuning in. It really helps me out and gives me motivation to do more of these. Thanks, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys, here's the settings for the 1.3 tip. Remember, this is the OP cap, the optimized pressure. This is not the HVLP. I have not used that yet. I would really like to try it. Now this will get your clear to lay out just as good as any other gun, if not better. It atomizes excellent, and it's a fun gun to spray in this set with these settings. And then this settings here, if you want it to lay out like glass, and you're more experienced and have a good technique, like to move fast, I really recommend this setting to try. This is a 1.5 tip and the OP cap, optimized pressure also. So check these out, you guys, if you have it. And if not, I really recommend this gun. And they're not paying me to say this. I bought this by myself. I'm just really impressed for this price of a gun and these results. We'll see how it holds up in the long run, but I really like this gun. All right, guys, thanks for checking this out, and I'll catch you next time.